Hi, I'm Rashay.
My name is Molly Simpasa.
My name is Elamai Matisome.
My name is Joyce Tefua.
My name is Princess Ariola Adebite, aka PA Bites.
My name is Papa Niyakushe Kwe.
My name is Kadisha Valdekande.
My name is Rakea.
I would class myself as a visual artist.
I'm a photographer and director.
I am a poet, musician, filmmaker, actress, and voice actor.
My occupation is fashion designer, brand consultant, and also creative director.
I am an artist. I'd like to call myself a multidisciplinarian.
I'm a musician, a fine artist, and just a creative upon request.
I am the CEO and founder of Novelte.
I'm into illustration, I'm into filming, and I'm just basically testing out all different types of arts.
Community to me, in a creative context, it's networking, it's family, it's just a connection of people and resources.
Community to me in a creative context is about collaboration, it's about drawing inspiration and using the experiences others have to kind of also have your imprint on the world.
Community to me in a creative context is just all these minds that connect to what you're doing, even if it's for a split second. Like, it's a renaissance of all these great minds which are pushing for like the betterment of humanity. Like, you're doing good things for the betterment of humankind, like, and that's like the best thing possible. And I think like that's everybody's like true purpose as well.
I think it's overlooked on how much of an impact community can really have on like your physical well-being and things like that. I think if you find the right spaces and if you know what you want out of a space and what you can contribute to a space, I think it's really beneficial. Like,
It's really important to be able to have your tribe and people that you trust, whether it's people that hold physical space with you or people that that you look towards online.
Community helps you stay consistent because you have like people to be accountable to. So that's like the best parts of community. You're not like in it alone, which is a bit cliche, but it's nice.
In my first photo shoot, the people that I used were the people that were close to me. Like, for example, my photographer is somebody that I knew was good at photography, and I was like, oh, do you mind, being part of my project? And he was like, yeah, sure, makeup artist. I'd known her since, she started doing makeup. The models are just my friends that I was like, oh, you want to start your modeling career? Let's do this. Like, let's collaborate together to create this project. Without those people, I wouldn't have been able to achieve what I did achieve on the day.
I definitely think it's important that your community reflects who you are, because that's probably how you'll get the best out of it. Like, I'm not saying that the community starts and stops with black people only, but it was definitely important for me as a black person to see people who look like me, come from the places that I've come from or similar places, and see where they're going.
Community has helped me the most by just encouraging me to be myself and to like show the intricacies of myself in my work. And like, I'm starting to create my own quite specific style, and that happened because I was allowed to like play and be a child and explore my creativity. So I feel like community has to be a space where it's not too controlled, and it's more so a place for play, for exploration. A lot of people in their life haven't explored, we're not allowed to be different or unique. So like, the best communities allow you to be yourself, and communities are full of individuals, aren't they?
It's very hard to approach people, especially within a community, because a lot of people have a built perspective on who you are without really finding out who you are, like without really understanding where you've come from as well. Like, you can be so close to some people, but at the same time, like, what they see you as may not be what you really are, because people don't know what you do on a daily basis. It's never a bad intention. Everyone's just got their own path and what they want from this. We're all in this world together where it doesn't matter where you are, we're all a part of one community. Yeah.
you have to go through different communities and different spaces to find what you want out of that and what works for you. I think for me it works to approach individual people and think about the impact that I can make on one person, or think about those types of differences, how I can be a better person by just being one person. How
naturally we gravitate towards people because we're social animals as humans, and I don't think the internet is going to erase that at all.
I don't think I've found a creative community properly. I just have the community that I've grown up in, and there's like certain like creators here and there, but I don't feel like there's a full creative community that I know of. But online, I guess I could find that. But I don't really like being online, I can't lie. I feel like it just like disconnects me from myself. Like I might see something and I'm like, why am I not creating this much? But in reality, I don't need to be creating as much as somebody else.
As a creative, there isn't a single thing you need to survive, because that's what being creative is all about. What I would say is one thing that allows you to become more creative or facilitates your creativity is new experiences. I feel like it's more about always trying to put yourself outside of your comfort zone. That contributes to your creativity, and it uses like all the input in your brain, and the more input you put in there, your output will become better.
If I had money and I was like financially stable to the point where like paying bills, doing all that, nothing is really a worry, and I've just got enough for enough, then yeah, bro, I'm chilling. I'll be in more of a state of mind to create as well, because I wouldn't have to be like, right, I've got work this day, this day, this day. I've not really got time to create because I'm stressed out about all these other things. Yeah. What is art? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to survive and live this life. And I feel like sometimes you gotta get to a certain point to be able to be like, right, buy my art for like $5,000. Like, yeah. So if I had the money, I'd just be able to just create.
I've realised now more than ever the importance of rest. Yeah. Rest is as important as doing things, because during rest, that's when you get like most of your ideas. Like you can't really like be creative when you're just tired and like overworked. So yeah, like I try and take a lot of rest as and when I need, and I lean on my friends and the people around me a lot. Keep checking in with them, because that's what makes me feel good.
Sometimes we can be in the hustle and bustle of life and kind of forget that we need to take time for ourselves and kind of make sure we're in the right mental state. So currently we're at my dad's house. This is where I come to kind of spark inspiration. This place was kind of like where I got a lot of culture. My dad's like a very cultured person, and he's like really into roots, and he loves music and stuff. He has this mentality of like the institution's not going to teach you who you are like as a black person. These are all the books from when I was younger. I don't know why he keeps them, because they're very, very old. I was reading like stuff like this instead of like Chip and Pip and all them things. He was like, he used to get like black versions of stuff, so I knew who I was from a young age.
I like relating my mental health to art because it's like I don't have to be stuck in my room or like crying to my pillow or like crying myself to sleep when I know I can do something physical and fun about it as well. Art helped me realize that you can go out there when you're feeling completely sad or you're extremely upset about something. Art can be like anything you want it to be. You can go outside and like take like a piece of paper and like just throw it on the floor, and it becomes art because like that's what you make it. When I bring like my relatives and like my family and friends into the artistic places, they know that it's good for their mental health. And it's like we actually did have a conversation about this, how like we love writing down our mental health or like singing about it or painting or, you know, sketching about it, because it just really helps you like mentally and physically. It can help you out as well.